Alright, dudes. I am back and feeling refreshed. So, I am now ready to get some revenge. I've restarted my PC. Hopefully that will have fixed some of the lag issues we were having. And I noticed on the experimental branch, they've unlocked a new section of the map. So I thought about switching over to experimental, but they said it will be released on the main branch next week, and I haven't explored all of this area, so I think I'll hold off unless anyone has a pressing desire to see the new stuff. I kind of want to see it, but currently, for me at least, everything is new. But if people do want to see it, they can let me know. I don't really mind whether I explore to the south or to the northeast, so, you know, drop me a line and I shall see what I can do. Failing that, we're gonna continue as we were. So, earlier, when I left off, Enrico had almost been eaten, which wasn't great. But we managed to save him. We sent Cat out on a rescue mission, which worked. Now we need to heal everyone up, which is going to be difficult, although I have a plan to speed it up somewhat, so we'll see how that goes. And then we can start getting revenge on these fools. If you haven't watched the last episode and you don't know what I'm talking about with regards to needing revenge, then I suggest you watch it. It's fairly action-packed, let's say. And here we go. Right, the first thing I wanted to check, this is a vital import, was, if I can find it, here we go. How much of a stat boost did we get? Enrico gained 1 attack, 1 defense. Not amazing, and I think he actually got that off the guard. Burn gained 14 attack, no. How much did he gain? 7. 7 attack and 2 defense. Not amazing, but he was already pretty good. Rebirth Slave. We can't actually tell because he doesn't have a weapon. So let's have Enrico give him a weapon. In fact, he can have this one. Rebirth Slave has gained 2 attack, 6 defense. That's pretty good. And Tengu has gained 6 attack and 9 defense. So we have improved we are not getting those frame rate issues anymore, so that's good. Our guys at home are still eating. Everything's ticking along fine here, except for maybe Oh no, lower 7 still doing stuff. That's good. So we are doing relatively nicely. I think we actually are still getting that frame rate hit here. I think it might be because of that town. Ooh. I'm somewhat hesitant to start messing with the fogmen. Maybe we should... Should we send Cat back home? I think we should. Cat's done his job. Let's at least let him escape. We can always bring him back if we need him. And Enrico is going to sneak into the town. This is how we're gonna get him healed quickly. We're gonna sneak in and we're going to pay to use their services. Let me just check something. Yep. Just making... Is someone getting eaten? We could rescue this dude. But they started it. We can't go soft now. I think that might be where the lag's coming from, by the way. All that eating going on. So now we're inside. We need to find a bar. Here we go. And then we can hopefully they won't freak out. We have paid. So they shouldn't get too mad. We paid fair and square. I suspect it's all that eating that's slowing us down. We could test that by going and interrupting the process. But I'm kind of resentful, understandably so, I think. Cat's still on his way home, that's good. And Enrico's healing up. So once he's healed, we're gonna mess with these guys. We're gonna wait for a fogman attack. And we're gonna knock out the guards. And that's gonna hopefully teach them a lesson. I don't know though, these guys seem to have pretty solid grasp on things. How you doing, Cat? You on your way home? Yeah. See, it all runs... does it run fine once we get away from that city? The mouse is kinda flickery. See that? Maybe it's because because we're here as well. Maybe once we leave, it'll settle down. I hope it does. I don't like input lag. Don't seem to be getting any actual rendering lag. Seems to exclusively be in our input, which is kind of weird. But hopefully I can resolve that once we get out. I don't want to have to start Googling frame rate issues because I've never had them up till this point. And that's gonna kinda suck. Okay, cat. You can go back to whatever you were doing. Enrico is healed up enough now. Here's a question. So it's not lagging when the game's paused. I think it has to be down to all the eating that's going on. It's probably this. The UI probably isn't designed to handle that many munches. So we will... Where are you, Enrico? Come down here and start to mess with these guys. Come on guys, we're helping you out. We're trying to, at least. Oh no, you don't. Not today, my friend. You guys should have don't worry, Fogman. We've got your back. Oh no, you don't. Not on my watch. Come on, free meal. Nope. Here. Look. I'll even tie them up for you. That's how nice I am. I'm such a nice dude. Swamp Ninja mask. That's tempting. Blackened chainmail. Not as good as what we're using. Take that med kit. I'll take your weapon actually. We can give it to what's his name? Anyone else want to come and save some folk? How are you doing? Too bad, homie. This is what you get for messing with Enrico. You see what happens, Larry? You see what happens when you F a stranger in the A? I get revenge. Revenge most sweet. Get him, guys. This one's on me. Now, is that enough? Am I content with 3 dudes being eaten? No. No, I am not. Like how he's just carrying a dude. Carrying a corpse. Is he just going to carry him for eternity? I think he might. I wish I could put people on static guard. I don't know how to, or if I even can. Delicious God. Delicious. And nutritious. Do I feel like justice has been done yet? I like how they eat them down to 95% so that they don't die. That's a nice touch. They eat them just to the point where they're almost dead. And then they move on to the next limb. It's interesting. And then they finally go... Now they should finish eating him. Yeah. Oh, this dude escaped. Get him, guys. Get this mofo. You can do it. There's enough of you. If you weren't so busy eating his friend, you might take him down. I think they will take him down. Is that dude actually wielding a sword? Do the fog princes get swords? That's pretty cool. All the other fog scrubs get nothing. Fog princes actually get a weapon. Is everyone else healed up yet? Almost. Are we ready to go? Maybe. I think we want to try and get out of the fog. So we should go south to here. If we can get out of the fog, I'm hopeful that our frame rate will increase again. Our UI frame rate, which is different to our rendering frame rate, unfortunately. Let's try and get out. We're going to come back later once we've toughened up a bit. For now, I would stick around, but frame rates do horrible things to my mind. So we're going to at least see if leaving fixes it. If it does, that's valuable information to have. If it doesn't, that's valuable information to have. So either way we win. I want to find, like, if there's fog princes, there must be no. There must be a fog king somewhere. In theory. I'd quite like to track that son of a bitch down. That would be kind of cool. If we could find the Fog King, who presumably exists. Can't say that with any certainty, but there's a Dust King. It's not... Oh, Jesus, this fog is brutal. It's not unfeasible. Thought that was a chest. It's not unfeasible that there would be a Fog King. Cat, I did not actually mean to tell you to join us. You can go back into defense. You guys chill out on this mountaintop while I make sure Cat gets home okay. He will do, but it's good to verify this stuff. Cat's sneak is almost as good as Enrico. His thievery isn't, but we don't really need his thievery to be either, so it's not too bad. Okay. Cat's made it home. Now, let us leave. In the hopes You as well, dude. In the hope that it'll... We shouldn't try to cross this zone. The Dead Hive. Oh, okay. I guess the Fogmen are the Dead Hive. He did just say they're controlled by a force. I wonder if we can kick that force's ass. This is actually buffing our sneak quite a lot. Which is nice. I do like having buffed sneak. You never know when it will come in handy. Uh-oh. Okay, here we go again. I'm hopeful that this time we've learnt our lesson. I don't know if we have. But we can dream. Okay. Get him. At least our toughness is higher now. Well, Rebirth Slave got knocked out. Enrico. Save Rebirth Slave. All we ever wanted was to get out of here safely. Where you going, Burn? Let's let's try and cross over here. It's gonna be dicey. I think they might see us. But we can take the chance. They may not. Heal everyone up. And let's head where should we go? Straight ahead? I wonder what is straight ahead. Let's find out. Maybe there's something. I think we've escaped the fogmen. And look at that. Our frame rate's back to normal, mostly. So that's pretty cool. Now we know that when we go there we can expect a little bit of input lag. It's no big deal though. It's not actual frame lag, so it doesn't affect us too much. It does affect our ability to do tactical pauses on the fly. Who are these guys? I see you sneaking through the trees. Escaped servants. Nothing gets by me. Often. Are these escaped servants too? No, hungry bandits. We could beat them up. If they attack us, we will. Although Rebirth Slave's almost unconscious, and they would steal all of our food. Is this a lone fogman? Yeah. Wow, he's actually attacking us. Oh, no you don't. Not today, my foggy friend. Who are these guys? Eon, Jakku, Sand, Settlers. These guys actually have names. That's rare. And they're attacking us. Fair enough. That's what they want. So be it. Get 'em. There's a lesson here somewhere. Not for us, for these guys. I guess it could be a lesson for us too. Like, don't attack someone who is much tougher than you. Although we do that all the time. I'm not sure we would actually listen to that lesson. Who's fighting? Fogmen versus escaped servants. The Fogmen are gonna win that, unless we help out. Let's help out. Did they kidnap him? No. Let's help that guy out. I think they did actually steal one. Maybe not. Maybe I'm just blind. Aha! Yeah. Hey bro, do you want some help? No? I'll give you some. Dude! We're trying to save your life here. Bit of gratitude go a long way. Problem is, the Holy Nation Outlaws currently hate us because at the start of the game, in episode 1, we beat up a bunch of them in the hub to train our stats, which I maintain was worth it. I do believe that. Let's go down to Add Mag. And then we can go and explore. Maybe find some tougher guys to fight. Once we've toughened up a bit. Once we've got our health back. We could go home and fight dudes in our arena, but I think for now, with these guys, nomads. Are these nomads? Can we talk to them? We cannot talk to them. Fair enough. Didn't want to talk to them anyway. Add mag, here we come. We need to be careful here for gorillas. Although I think we might be able to take gorillas on if it was like one at a time. I'm loath to risk it, but if one attacks us... Uh-huh. Who are these guys? Oh, it's the nomads. Let's talk to them. You don't have any goats. Don't lie to me, nomad. What's this? Escape servants versus fogmen versus goats. Interesting. It's interesting that the fogmen are all the way out here. Whoa, 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 whoa. Not cool, guys. Not cool. Really not cool, actually. We're not bandits, man. You're the bandits. You attacked us with no provocation. We're like the anti-bandits to your banditry. And look, as I'm such a nice dude, yeah, run away, Fogman. As I'm such a nice dude, I'll actually heal you guys up. Not that you'll appreciate it. Now who are these guys fighting? Huh. Another fogman. Cool. We really don't want to do that, escape servant. Look, you're dying and I'm gonna heal you. The least you could do is show us a bit of gratitude. The least. But instead you're just growing taters more and more. So fair enough. He's gonna go into a coma. He's already in a coma. Okay. Let's pick them up. Let's go. I know you said you don't want to visit a hive village, but what's the alternative? We're going to take you to a hive village. And you're going to be grateful. Where is it? Ue-le Hive Village. Down here. There it is. Let's go. It's going to be unfortunate if we get attacked by a gorilla now. That could ruin our day. I don't think we will, but that means we probably will. I'm still chuffed that there's a gorilla. Gorillo. I think we could take them if we had to. I think Enrico's badass enough, and Tengo is getting fairly badass. Now the question is, these guys don't really have an in. You know? They don't really have... Who's this guy? For a second I thought he might have pickpocketed us or something. But he hasn't. Okay, let's go to AdMag. They'll have an in. Then we can let these guys heal up. And then we can go and investigate some more dangerous areas. Because while the Foglands were dangerous, nobody would deny that. They also... The people there were weak, which means you don't actually get much of a buff. The game doesn't seem to take into account if you're taking on 100 weak guys. You would think you'd get some sort of reward for accomplishing that. But the game's like, nah, don't attack us 100 Guardians. Why? We're not enemies. We're like, is it because of our bounty? I think it might be because of our bounty. Our bounty's never been a problem before, though. Shouldn't be, because we're travelling with a robot. Maybe our bounty has been a problem and it's just that we've been perma-sneaked. That's a possibility. This could prove, because if I go here, the Shek Kingdom actually like us. I don't see the 100 blades anywhere here, but I was fairly sure those dudes, wherever they are now, I was fairly sure they were part of the 100 blades. Rico, pick up Tengu. So I kind of want to go to Agmag. Bone dogs. Bone dogs. How many of them? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Enrico. Don't tell me we're attacking unprovoked. Burn. There's nothing unprovoked about it. My concern here is that the bone dogs may eat us. And if they do, that's going to cause some serious problems. Would have escaped being lunch, just to end up as lunch. To be fair though, Enrico getting up may have turned the tide. Come on, Burn, you can do it. 1 dog left. Burn. Come on, man. Okay, good job. Oh, it's just disaster after disaster around here. It really is. Let's heal him up. good thing is robots seem to heal fairly rapidly. The bad thing is Enrico's don't. Now, where can we find refuge? The Hive didn't seem to want to kill us. They obviously don't care about bounties. My concern is if we go to the city, we're gonna get beat down. Obviously I want to avoid that if at all possible. So, where do we go? We could go down here to Way Station. I imagine Way Station is fairly neutral. It sounds neutral. So see, we have positive relation with these guys. We don't have a bounty with the Shek Kingdom. The Holy Nation are the only guys who are actually after us. For some reason, these douchebags decided to attack us. Don't know why. None of us are escaped prisoners. Let's head to Way Station. I feel like it's our best bet. We are still getting that input lag. I'm not getting on my whole computer, just in the game. That's interesting. What's going on? Have I got anything else running? No. Interesting. Let's sneak. Our guys can't actually sneak because of their ridiculous shoes. These guys are all eating. Good. Maybe it's Steam. Is Steam... No? Thought Steam might be like updating some shit, but it's not. My computer shouldn't be. I turned off all the dodgy Windows functionality. Maybe it's like the curse of exploring the map. But look, if I smoothly move, you don't get the issue. But if I go like this, then you start getting it. But if you smoothly move it, you don't, unless it's just not noticeable when you smoothly do it. That's a possibility too. Interesting. Maybe that had something... No, I doubt that had something to do with it. Oh, I don't know what it could be. There's something very strange going on. Something very strange. I'm tempted to try my old trick of doing an import. I don't know why that should help, but it might. You never know. So we're going pretty slowly because these guys are pretty beat up. But we should make it there soon. They should have beds as long as they don't attack us. If they do attack us, that's going to cause problems. But I think we'll be okay. We're back in the border zone, which is where you start. So, look, if I pause, no issue. If I unpause, issue. It's not rendering. How about if I stand still? It's not loading new. It's not loading new data. That's the issue. The only thing I can think is that every time you meet someone, their life, like their computing, continues the whole time. And so it's now calculating a huge bunch of people's behavior, whereas previously, before we went into the foglands, it didn't have all those fogmen to compute, and that might be what's slowing it down. And I suspect doing an import would reset all of that. But again, I don't really want to import, because it's going to reset everything. Maybe I should Google it. Who are these guys? Roaming around in weird patterns. If you were a player just running back and forth, you'd be like, what the hell, man? Then again, I can't talk. I remember one of the first things I did in this game was run back and forth. Maybe they're increasing their athletics. Who knows? I really would have thought restarting would have fixed it. But anyway, enough of that. It's not too big a deal. It's just slightly inconvenient. Tengu can actually walk now. In fact, they both can. Let's put them down. That should speed us up. I think it did. Slightly. If these guys attack us, I don't know what we're gonna do. Run all the way home, I guess. Hopefully they don't. It's possible we are getting the FPS lag. It's quite hard to tell. Almost there. Where is it? There it is. Let's go over here and hope they don't attack us on sight. We come in peace. Anybody hostile? They haven't freaked out yet. No? Good. Hello. Hi. We just want to use your beds briefly. And while they do that... Wow, that's expensive. I'll be right back. So I just did a little research. Now it seems to be fine. Interesting. Very interesting. What is going on? Well, I guess it's no big deal. I thought it might be some settings, but most of my stuff is pretty decent. I've got shadows disabled. I've got my terrain chunks high. I might want to turn off anti-aliasing. I could try that. Why would you not want civilians in towns? Why would you not want civilians in towns? You know what, let's do a test. Options. Graphics. These should be okay, my graphics card's not bad. Can't actually tell if that made a difference. Visibly, I also can't tell. I guess maybe this texture looks a bit weirder. Actually, what it should change is the jaggedness of objects. Well, I can't tell any difference. See the heat haze. I could turn that off. Maybe it's the heat haze. Shouldn't be. I kind of like the heat haze. It adds to the atmos. Again, let's give it a try. I don't want to turn graphics off, you know. No. In fact, you could argue that made it worse. Not that that would make much sense. Maybe it didn't. Anyway, I'm not gonna lose sleep over it. We might as well wait here till they're fully healed. Although it is taking an abnormally long period of time for them to heal, despite them resting up in bed. I think they're fine. Let's go. Although, one thing, this is vital. Rebirth slave, come here. We want 2 sleeping bags. And we'll also, while we're here, we might as well shopkeeper can't afford it. Fair enough. Right. We've now got some sleeping bags in case stuff goes horribly wrong. Now, where should we go? I'd like to check out that outpost. Kind of far away. But I would like to check it out. So with that in mind, we're gonna check it out. Let's see. Tengu is pretty awful. Hopefully we don't get attacked by the 100 dudes again. I don't particularly want to lower my reputation with the Shek by beating them up. Getting beat up. Either. Is this attacking us? Get him. Sorry, Pooch. But if you're going to attack us, then you have to expect consequences. Let's go down here actually. Let's check out this area. I've not checked it out before. Good thing about wearing all this heavy armor is it's increasing our strength. You see. So that's pretty nice. Oh, back on the spider planes. I'm not sure that I want to be here. At least we're getting away from Shekland so that if anyone does attack us, it's not going to ruin our rep. What's this place? Half-finished wall. That's what that place should be called. We could check out that village. I don't think we need to. We got our sleeping bags now. We should be relatively content. What is the point in that wall? It's not going to help them against anything. They need a badass wall like we've got. Which is why we need engineering research, so that we can make it even more badass. We've still got some food, that's good. We may run out. Auto-saving? Yes. Cool. Oh. Nobody's attacking us as of yet. Kind of want us to get into a fight, but not with anything that's going to murder us. That's the problem. Who's this guy? Berserker. He's almost dead. Is he going to attack us? He's retreating. Hey dude. No, 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 no. Don't fight him if he's retreating. What's he retreating from? Who could beat up a berserker? Maybe these guys? Is that a spider? Skin spider, yeah. maybe it's the spiders. You know what, let's sneak. At least try and sneak. Might pimp our skills somewhat. What's this place? Last Stand. Yeah, we could check out Last Stand. Hundred Guardian. No. I don't like the 100 Guardians anymore. They used to be cool. Then they decided to attack us on sight for no real reason. Maybe they just don't like skeletons. That's a possibility. Anyway. Let's go this way. I'm gonna head over to those weird orbs. See what the deal is with them. The Berserker probably got beat up by the 100 Guardians, actually. Now that I think about it. The thing about Kenshi is that they say it's very CPU heavy. But I have an 8-core CPU. One of the badass new AMD ones. And it's only using 4% of it or something. Which does seem unfeasible, but it's not using that much. Let's see. No, it's using 10%. So it's using slightly less than one of the cores, but I think it's spread out between the cores, so you know, we shouldn't be having any CPU issues. Da 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 da. Could stop sneaking. We're actually getting 0 stealth even though we're sneaking. Of our armor. But it's probably good to get the stat up at least. Even if we can't utilize it while wearing armor. There we go. Heading into uncharted territories. Places we've never been. Let's see what we can find. I'm hopeful that there'll be a lot of outposts and stuff. But that will probably be mitigated by there being badass enemies, so that's not ideal. Although if they don't eat us, it'll be a good way to train. So we can maybe look forward to that. The grid. Interesting. Let's check out the grid. See what the deal with this place is. Definitely looks ominous. Let's go down. We should probably send Enrico in to scout it out first. But screw that. Copper. I want carbon. I've actually never seen carbon anywhere. I'm curious about it. Not that I know what we can make with it, but I'm still curious. Sneaky, sneaky. No, we're not actually sneaking. We're just walking like a boss. I feel like we're going to get ganked here. Some badass is going to show up and be like, you, ooh. Workshops should have engineering. If my logical deduction skills are in place, that would make sense. So let's head over and hope we don't get our ass handed to us by something. The workshop's in the next one. Going okay so far. But I imagine there'll be something defending it. Robots maybe? Possibly. Maybe. Maybe. If there is, we'll try and beat them up. We might be able to train up on some robots. They don't seem to kill you. Still no bad dudes. That's good. Okay. How do we get in? Oh. Awesome. Don't see any bad guys. Let's go up here. Now. Nothing. 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 Well, it's looking good so far. There's trees in the way. Nothing. I wonder if we can go inside this thing. That would be cool. Uh-huh. Maybe here. We finally did it. We finally got some engineering blueprints. 4 of them. Maybe we can get some more over here. You never know. I don't like these sounds. They're creeping me out, man. Yeah, let's take those. No, we're not going to take the iron plates. Even if all we get here is those engineering blueprints, I'll be relatively happy. Yeah, why not? It looks like that is all we're going to get. Damaged book. I think we looted everything. All in all, fairly decent haul. Come on, guys. And go check out this next. Now, Enrico, trade with Rebirth Slave. Let's keep that. Oh, that's cool, they stack. Now, Rebirth Slave. Put all this stuff in your backpack. They actually weigh nothing. Okay. Let's keep on keeping on. See what else we can find. Hopefully there's another outpost here. That'd be nice. Let's go straight ahead. That's gonna let us upgrade our walls, which will be cool. Speaking of, everyone's still doing their jobs. He's still doing his job. Cool. Now, we need to get over that. Let's go this way. See what we can see. I'm surprised there are no enemies here. You'd expect something. Unless it's saving it all up for a big bad guy. The crater, here we go. Something's... Well, this place has changed. You're saying that burn? You haven't even seen it yet, burn. Oh shit. Oh shit. There they are. There's our problem. Beak things. Goddamn beak things. Can we go around? I think we can go around. I'm paranoid about beak things. Ever since they ate my first character I ever made. This place is kinda cool. Hopefully there aren't more beak dudes up here. If we can make it past them without antagonizing them, then we might be able to get into the crater via another route. Yeah, I think we're okay. Yeah. So hopefully there's no beak things in here. I heard that. I definitely heard that. Let's see if we can get in round this side. So did the grid cause the crater, or did the crater cause the grid? I feel like the grid caused the crater. What are these things? Swamp turtles. Let's give it a shot. They don't seem that tough. Even that crazy one who's spazzing out doesn't seem that tough. Hey dudes. We're friends. We're definitely not trying to kill you. If we stay in the middle of you, maybe any beak things around will attack you instead. I like to call that technique the buffalo surprise, which I learnt from Don't Starve. I think we're safe. I'm playing it super cautious in here. I think we can zoom out a bit now though. And speed up time. It says it autosaves every 10 minutes, but I'm not convinced. It seems to be more frequent than that. Okay. Let's try climb this thing. Here we are. El Craterino. You can tell me what that is? No. Okay. Let us descend. This may be where things go horribly wrong, and we're gonna wish we were still beating up on the Holy Order. But time will tell. Is that a lone beak thing? No. Get it, Enrico. I'm facing my fear. One beak thing at a time. Oh, why do more always show up? To be honest, we're doing alright. One down. Are these kids? Adult. 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 Okay. I think we'll be fine. Our armor's absorbing a lot, which surprises me. Then again, we are wearing fairly nice armor. Except this guy, who is understandably getting trounced. Okay. So now we know. Yes, beak things are annoying. But we can take them on if we have to. Probably not as many as there were over there. So I think sneaking past them was the right choice. But when it comes to smaller numbers of beak things, like 2, let's say, we can totally take them on. We need to increase our dodge. Oh shit, Rebirth Slave is down. I think Enrico's putting in all the legwork here. Done. What kind of food do these guys have on them? Can I? Actually pick up a beak thing. Yeah, okay, put him down. let's we should probably, is this that ruin? There's nothing here that we really want. Let's try and find okay, rebirth slave, where are you? Okay. This is gonna be tricky. I think we'll win. And if we do, we may, yeah, Enrico can take these guys out. Get him. Where are you, rebirth slave? There you go. Now, we want to get up here, ideally. We want to get as far away from the... Do we want to leave the crater? That's where we're heading, so... Yes. Yes, we do. My concern is that we're going to get swamped by beak things. The same way we did frogmen. And that would cause us real troubles. So we want to try and get somewhere obscure where hopefully they won't follow us. Jesus, sorry guys. Again, has it really been 10 minutes? Maybe it has. Maybe the old adage, time flies when you're getting attacked by beak things, is true. Yeah, there's nothing at that ruin. We can't get up there, is that what it's telling me? Certainly seems to be implying that. would like to go into the center of this crater. However, I think we need to skirt the edges of it for now. Let's try and follow this river. Oh, nope, let's turn around. I don't really want to fight more beak things today. Well, oh shit. Okay. Okay then. Let's get him. We're all doing okay, actually. Except Rebirth Slave. He's a bug, so you can't expect too much of him. He'll probably bleed out. Back to this mountain. Right, what we're going to do here Ooh. What that'll do. We need a camp bed. Aha. Where is that perfect location? Ah. Enrico. I know technically you don't have the materials, but there you go. Now you do. Balls. Maybe here. Yeah. Guys. You're being a bit crazy. Maybe we can get... no. Okay. There we go. Now we can chill out here. And And hopefully we'll heal up. How are we doing for food? Got 2 left. We took some meat from those beak things though, so it'd be cool if you could tame a beak thing. Like if you took it home and locked it up and then somehow kept feeding it. In fact, I'm very tempted to do that. Like take a beak thing, then build a little cage at home, put it in there. And then when we capture people, we could drop them in there. Would it be harsh? Yes. Would it be totally worth it? Yes. So it's tempting. It is definitely tempting. I actually want to build like a mini arena. I have a plan in my head for how it would work. But we'll see. Let's let Rebirth Slave heal up. I'll build my arena once we've sorted everything else. I've got a few pretty good designs in my head for how we could do it based on the game's mechanics. How we could create an arena and watch the enemies duke it out. Now that I know we can pick up beak things, I wonder if you take down a Leviathan, if you can pick that up. You probably can. If we could ever beat up a Leviathan, we could lock it in a cage, and then beat up on it. Does anyone else need healing? No, these guys are fine. And he's mostly okay. He heals quite nicely on his own, just from being a skeleton, it seems. Although I read in the patch notes, once you update to this new version, skeletons are going to be nerfed so that when they take damage you have to have a skeleton bed for them to rest in to get healed up. So that'll be interesting. Frame rate seems... oh shit. Frame rate seems to be back to normal. I wonder if that's because there's nothing around. It's fine. They didn't see us. Bring it, beak thing. I'm not scared of you anymore. Not that I ever was scared. Honest. Looking good. So, where do we go from here? We could try and go into the center. You know, Tengu is gradually becoming a valuable asset, which is nice. He was pretty terrible when we set out, but he's slowly getting there. Enrico has barely improved. Burn has improved slightly. Rebirth Slave has made quite an improvement. So the squad is actually getting tougher. How are they doing for healing? They've had to heal themselves up quite a lot. Oh yeah, Tengu's a really good engineer. Forgot about that. Doesn't help us. But maybe one day it will. Okay. Let's dismantle this. Pick it back up. Put it in there. And we are good to go. But good to go where? That is the question. Let's head to the centre. We've come all this way. Let's do it. We might as well, right? Maybe they'll be like the beak god. We've been here. There isn't really anything of value that we need. Be nice if there was an AI core. Oh, one beak thing. Tengu's taken heavy damage. Rebirth Slave has got himself knocked out again. That's what happens when you can't wear armor. You know what, Rebirth Slave? You're proving to be a liability. You might be off the team. Let's see if we can avoid these guys. If we can't, that's on them. We're trying to save their lives by not aggroing them. Ooh. That's kind of cool. Not very useful, but kind of cool. We're going the right way. Mostly. Rebirth Slave's just along for the ride at this point. Problem with him is he can't wear a hat. Burn can't wear a hat either, but at least he's got 200 health. Discovered ruin. Lab ruin. Wait, no. I've been to lab ruin. Discovered this one. Let's go. There's beak things in this direction. but we can maybe avoid them. There'd better be something cool in the center of this place. Or I will be disappointed. I think he will actually... I think Rebirth Slave will actually be able to get up on his own soon. But we'll keep carrying him. It doesn't actually hurt us to do so. And if Enrico ever gets knocked down, then Rebirth Slave will stand up. And he's like a backup guy. Eventually we might actually have everyone carry someone else. It's like a backup dude. It's quite a good plan actually. So we're actually dead in the center of this place. And there's nothing here. Which is mildly disappointing. Burn, why do you have to try and be cool? Doing your own thing. Okay, let's check out this ruin. I suspect there's nothing here. Yeah, there's literally nothing here. Yeah, empty lab. You're telling me. Oh, discovered another one. Let's get it. Sorry, beak dude. But you got in my way. Two beak dudes. That's more of a threat. Oop, they attacked. I wish I'd stop saying attack unprovoked. Oh no. Fair play to them. They weren't actually attacking. They just looked like they were. Don't judge a book by its cover, folks. Let's see. Aha. This one looks promising. If we can figure out how to get that. Pathfinding will do the job for us. Come on, sweet, sweet pathfinding. I think swamp raptors will attack us. I was hopeful there that the beak thing would distract them. Doesn't look like it worked. Can we avoid these? Oh. Oh, come on, guys. Really? We're trying to avoid this. Rebirth Slave, you are the worst. Watch out, Enrico. Oh, they're eating the raptors, that's pretty cool. Let that be a lesson to you. Get him. Watch out, Enrico. Yeah, he's got it. Good job, dudes. Should be clear now. How do you know that? Maybe we'll find an AI core in here. That'd be nice. Okay, come on guys. Pathfinding, ahoy! We can get an AI core. Whoa, 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 whoa. Ah. It's not us taking damage. It's, wow, the Raptors actually won. Good job, guys. You saved me the hassle. In fact. We don't really need that. Don't attack me, raptors. If you're wise, you won't. Good call. Good call, dudes. Okay. Now. There's probably gonna be robots in here. But what we can do... No? Really? Okay. Enrico. Put him down. I like how he goes into stealth for a brief second and then goes, oh yeah, I'm unconscious. Enrico. You're gonna try. I don't see any living robots. That's a good sign. How about on the next floor? Yeah, there's one. On the next floor, there's one. Let's see if we can stealthily make our way in without it noticing. We did. Let's see if we can get something out of here before they notice. Base is still going strong. That's good. Okay. Nothing of value. Except those repair kits. Oh, we're gonna have to break into that safe. And that's not gonna go well for us. Nothing of value. This is the hardest safe. What's got our thievery so low? It won't actually tell us. Come on, you can do it. 1 in 5 chance. Uh-huh. Let's take that. This is where it starts getting a bit ballsy. No, nothing of value there. We can't knock that guy out. We can go to the floor below. Doesn't look like there's much of value there. So let's leave. Come on, you stealthy mofo. We did it. Cool. Here you go, dude. I know you're unconscious, but that shouldn't be an issue. Let's take these boots. Let's take this food cube. And let's pick him up. Right. We're gonna begin the journey home. I feel like it's gonna be a dangerous one. hopefully we'll be okay. Hopefully nobody messes with us. Huh. They actually didn't attack us. Oh wait, are they coming now? No? Cool. So swamp raptors might not be hostile. That'd be nice to know. Useful info. So once we get home, we can let's go there next. We can do a bunch of research. We can research better walls. We can research well, honestly, better walls is the only thing I can think of. Let's see. Outpost type 4. Not sure that we need that. But we can get large defensive walls, which we want. And then we've got one extra book, which we can use for plate armor crafting potentially. I feel like there was more. Copper alloys, that might be nice. Copper alloys, it's worth thinking about. It might it might help us to build some more advanced stuff later. How's Power Dude doing? There you go, man. Just for you. Ooh, look at that. That looks ominous. Okay. This dude's still in a coma. We'll carry him all the way home. Tengu's actually proving himself valuable. Burn is proving very valuable. Enrico is Enrico. But Rebirth Slave, all he ever does is get knocked out. It's like his MO, get knocked out in every fight. So we might relegate him to farming duty. Feels like he would be better suited to that than actually coming out on combat missions. He's just not that strong. Slowly making our way home. In fact, let's just hardcore it. Let's just say, come home. See what route they decide to take. They know better than me. How are we doing here? We're not dropping any frames. I know I seem obsessed with dropping frames, but I tried watching one of my earlier videos just to make sure everything was okay, and like there was so much lag, it was basically unworkable. So they didn't attack us this time, although they are red. As this decided the fastest route is through the swamp. Okay. That's what you guys think. Far be it from me to question your wisdom, but if you die in here, you can't blame me. Well, I'm sure you will. Yeah, those spiders didn't seem to want to mess with us. That's quite nice. Yeah, Rebirth Slave has proven himself to be a liability. We're going to turn him into a farmer. He's lost adventuring privileges. And then Power Guy can focus exclusively on power. And we can add another generator to that. And hopefully he won't mess up his pathing as much. Which would be an added bonus. I feel like we need someone to replace Rebirth Slave in the squad. Don't know who. Maybe another one of these badass Shek guys. This is taking a long time to load. There we go. It seems these guys do know what they're doing. This seems relatively safe. Till they get ganked by some swamp ninjas or something. I wouldn't put it past them. It's all going fine so far. Enrico's running so fast that this dude is defying physics. Must be done on a frame by frame basis, and this is how far Enrico is moving per frame, per tick, and these guys must be updated one turn behind. And that'll be because we're running at such high speed. There we go. It doesn't quite work when the game freezes. There's Enrico like, I'm gonna kill you, motherfucker. cool that you guys are discussing things. But, Tengu, you really shouldn't have taken that wrong turn. Okay, guys. Let's... Shit. Tengu, you better not get eaten. Ooh, thought he was gonna. Look, Tengu, you can't go it alone, okay? Go and meet up with the other guys. You just left in the middle of a conversation. Oh, shit. Run, Tengu. Tengu's gonna get himself killed. I knew it. He can't be trusted. Imposter? Imposter of what? Oh, I see. Hey guys. Need your help with these dudes. Rebirth. Oh, Rebirth Slave actually woken up. That's cool. We can put him down. Get him. Let's get these motherfuckers. Tengu did bring it on himself, and Rebirth Slave is out again. Colour me shocked. Who's he chasing? I'm not committing a crime, this is self-defense. Get him, guys. Get him. No one survives. Let that be a lesson. Don't trade slaves. Okay. Let's pick him up again. And Tengu, this time, Don't run off on your own. The pathfinding is bizarre. Let's see where they go. We told them to go home. I guess they are. In a kind of weird back into the swamp way. Let's let them do it. Let's see what they do. My assumption is that they know the fastest way home. If they turn around now, I'm gonna be pissed. Maybe they're just gonna follow this river all the way back. That would make some sense. I think this river leads all the way home. Yeah, it does. I'm starting to get more comfortable with fighting dudes now. Before I was paranoid that I was always going to lose. But massacring those fogmen gave us our first taste of power. Massacring those beak things gave us our second taste. Beating up those slave masters gave us our third. That being said, I'm fairly sure the Holy Order would still beat us, because all their guys are really strong. Not all of them, like 30% of their guys are really strong. We've only got Enrico who could take them on, and even he couldn't take on their biggest guy. But that's why we have turret defenses. Because turrets don't care what your attack and defense values are. So having those is quite nice. Don't mind us. Literally don't mind us. If you attack us, I'm going to be pissed. No, that's fine. Burns kinda getting ahead. Don't know how I feel about that. We could let Rebirth Slave run. Let's do it. There you go. Now, to be fair to Rebirth Slave, I know I was criticising him, but we have been making him fight with a backpack on this whole time, which definitely reduces his fighting ability. And someone is going to have to wear a backpack. So maybe we shouldn't be so hard on him. Tengu's starting to starve. That's not good. I think we'll make it home in time. We could stop and cook some meat, but no, we're not going to do that. I'm going to assume that we will make it back before he starves. And I think we will. I don't see why we wouldn't. We're not actually that far away. You know, talking for 3 hours straight, people used to say it's hard on your voice. And I used to be like, yeah, whatever. But it actually is. I imagine smoking doesn't help either, but whatever. Right. These guys, the holy douchebags. They are the holy douchebags. Hopefully they don't attack us. Otherwise Rebirth Slave's going to fall unconscious again. Like he always does. Huh. They literally did not care for us. That's good. That could have been worse. When we get back, we'll do some research. And then we'll think about what our next step is. It'll definitely involve upgrading the gates. Whether we upgrade the rest of the walls, I'm not sure. I'm not actually sure what benefit there is to doing so. Because nobody ever seems to break through the walls. So why bother? I guess it makes them taller, which makes the crossbows more effective. But our crossbows are on towers, so yeah, we probably won't bother with the walls. Unless it looks stupid. Having tier 3 gates and tier 2 walls. Which it might do. You've already been here, man. You live here. Why are you acting so surprised? So this is the Holy Land. Yeah, you've been living here for like 100 days now, maybe more. Does Burn not swim? Ah, that's cool. That's a nice touch that he doesn't swim, he just walks underwater. I like it. It's little things like that that I like in games. Hey guys, we're back. Did y'all miss us? They've been murdering someone while we've been gone. What did he come over here to do? Ah, to drop those off, that's nice. I actually appreciate that. Right. These guys went to bed. I appreciate that too. Now, let's take all these. Put them all in here. Now let's take the food cube. I doubt we're going to get much research out of that. So, how many have we got now? 22 ancient science books. That's nice. We definitely want large defensive walls. We... Let's get that. Let's get that. Let's get that. Yeah, let's get that. I actually want to start making armor at some point. And let's get that. And we were going to get copper alloys, but whatever. I don't even know what they're for. No point worrying about them when we don't know what they're for. That's cool. Cat, you should be doing research right now. There you go. Wait, what? There we go. Cool. Our turret dudes are getting fairly good. Now let's bask in the glory. Whilst we while we improve our gates. We might want to improve these ones and then have these lower ones. That might be cool. We'll see. We shall see. Like I said, it all depends how stupid it looks. And what we'll need to do the upgrade. Hopefully nothing too crazy. I suspect it's just going to be building materials, so that's fine. If it's more than that, if it's copper alloys, I'm going to be kicking myself. Don't think it will be though. Here we go. Moment of truth. You can't just do an upgrade. Are you shitting me? It's too big for you to just do an upgrade on. That is frustrating. I guess we can That is frustrating. We could do that and just cut off that in a bit. Like, if we do that, and then we do something like how you can do that. Something like that. Maybe like that. Maybe. Maybe. Yeah. That might be it. And then this front one, we can build we might actually be fortunate enough that it'll fit just like that. But we need it facing the other way. Like that or something. Yeah. However, that's going to require quite a bit of thought. I'm going to have to demolish all this and then reset up the front of our base, which isn't ideal, obviously. It's not ideal. Means we're also going to lose our cool spotlights. That's okay. That's not the end of the world. How should we do this? Shall we do this? Maybe. You know what? I'm gonna end it here, and tomorrow we'll do a rebuild-a-thon where we redesign this entrance. We'll probably keep the towers, but we'll redesign this bit. Think about whether or not to upgrade the walls or not, and build some extra farms. Maybe think about getting some crafting on the go Today was solid adventure, so I feel justified doing a lot of base building tomorrow. We may go out and fight again, try and get that second AI core from up north. I feel like Enrico can do it, but you know what, we could do that now. In all seriousness, if Enrico went by himself, check this out. We can do it. We'll take some food with us. Like that. And we're gonna go and get this AI core. We might as well get it out of the way. Right? Might as well. So let's do it. I think Enrico can do it. Just on his own. Just run in, grab it and leave. I feel confident. And then we can upgrade to the next research level. See what that potentially gets us. Because my concern is, if we build the third upgraded gate, and then we get the fourth one, and it's even bigger, then we're just going to be rehashing the same problem, basically. I also feel like we'll need engineering blueprints to get to gate level 4, but we'll worry about that if it comes to it. It might not. Probably will, but it might not. Maybe it doesn't require that at all. So let's see how Enrico decides to get there. He's avoiding the foglands. Probably smart. And he's changed his mind about the floods. I was gonna say Enrico's come a long way. What are these? Shrieking bandits. Yeah, I'm not worried about those. The Shrieking Forest. I don't think have we been here? I feel like I would remember that name. Feel like I would. But maybe I wouldn't. My memory's not the greatest at the best of times. Yeah, we discovered another ruin. We could check that out. Maybe we will on the way back. Assuming we survive this run. Which we should. I think that's all our research done. Oh, this is water. He's decided to swim across. If he thinks it's faster, fair enough. At least it's not acid. Otherwise I would be questioning his motivations. I'm not convinced it is faster. Maybe it is. Doesn't seem like it would be though. He can run 5 times as fast. And I think this is less than 5 times the distance. Oh well. If he wants to go for a swim, who am I to argue? I am not Enrico. I am only his guide, his mentor, and occasionally his direct. Sorry guys. Kinda had that coming. Occasionally his direct manipulator. This sea kind of looks like it should be acid. Out here there's no issues. That's interesting. You could have been there by now, Enrico. But you decided to swim. It's fine. Maybe we'll see something cool. Or maybe he wanted us to know that there's no frame rate issues when he's swimming. Are they monsters? They certainly look vaguely ominous. What are they? Oh, they're just birds. Yeah, I'm not worried about those. There is a spider here. He looks like he's broken down. That's fine as well. We're gonna get this AI core. I can feel it. I can feel it in my gut. Or we're going to die. Or run away with our tail between our legs. Okay. Don't get them on this island either. That's very interesting. Maybe my computer was doing something. Maybe it was like updating Windows or some shit. Okay. Come on, Enrico. That is not good. Sorry, dude. He's unconscious for 3 minutes. I hope that's long enough. Need to break into this one. What? Where is my AI core? Run. It's gone. It's actually gone. That is not good. Did we come all this way for nothing? I find that hard to accept. I find that very hard to accept. Let's go back in. Maybe we missed it. Maybe it's in one or the other. What happened to that skeleton we knocked out? I don't see him anywhere. Let's try and get here without being seen. Maybe it's in here. No. Whoa. Found it. Now, where is that skeleton? feel like there he is. Feel like let's go. He's a nice bit of extra loot. We can lock him up when we get home. Let's see what route Enrico takes home. Is he going to swim all the way back? Sod off, skeletons. He is going to swim all the way back. Fair enough. I didn't think there was a skeleton here, but maybe there always was. Maybe we just didn't see him last time. It's going to take us quite a while, but that's okay. We can sit back and enjoy the ride. There's a lot of dead skeletons on the seabed. That's kind of cool. Enrico's got hella stamina. I wouldn't be able to swim like that for this long. We need to increase his dexterity. Only way to do that is by fighting tough guys. But if this skeleton is a tough guy, he's relatively tough. We can give him a weapon and then beat him up. And because skeletons heal quite fast, he might be quite a nice target dummy. He's far better than Burn, and he's a broken skeleton. What does that make Burn? A decrepit skeleton. Burn's been on that adventure and he's still far worse. Burn must be massively obsolete. Oh, he's changed his mind. Berserker country. Yeah, he's decided he wants to skip that. Oh no. Berserker country. sounds ominous. Here we go. The mad dash home begins. So this is where the berserkers live. Which begs the question, what were they doing all the way south? When they were fighting the Shek? Maybe they go on like a pilgrimage. Maybe that's like their holy ritual. Go down and get your ass kicked by the Shek. Wouldn't be any weirder than some other ones. Right, we were going to check this place out on the way back. I know it's a bit risky when we're carrying a skeleton. But we should be able to outrun most people, so I'm not too concerned. Maybe we'll find something cool here. Some engineering research, maybe. That'd be nice. Maybe there'll be nothing, but you never know. It's worth checking. No, let's leave that. Let's take that book. Why not? And let's see what's over here. No. Ooh, take that. Ashlander Storm Goggles. Mercenary Club. No, that club's pretty terrible. Okay. I'm happy with that. Let's go home. Our maximum blood has actually increased. See, his is pretty low. Wonder how you increase that. Is it toughness? Could be. Could be. Oh, they're not hostile, that's good. Some giant ass trees here. So, we'll get home, do that research, see if we can upgrade to Walls 4, and then we'll be fully primed for a big base building session tomorrow. And that'll be cool. We need more AI cores. What I want to do is max out the research trees and then think about building a... Is that a hive? Yeah. I want to max out the research trees and then think about building a second base. Like a really high-tech base. Oh shit, Fogmen. Sawed off, Fogmen. Go away. I know we're carrying a robot. And that's cool and all. But if you keep following me, you're going to end up... Oh no, they left us. They, would have either had to turn around and fight, which I didn't really want to do, or we'd have had to keep running until they faced our turrets. Oh no, is this more Fogmen? I think Enrico will make it back. I'm not too concerned. He can't outrun the Fogmen, but he can run just fast enough that they only get a few hits in. And his toughness is high enough now that they would have to do massive damage to him to actually knock him out. It's only when he fights, stands and fights, that the problems arise. Why are you standing still, Enrico? Ah, you're not. Okay. Fair dues. I want to try and find this champion of Okran. I think that would be pretty cool. We could give these guys a skeleton as a slave, that'd be entertaining. They'd appreciate that, they'd never have to feed him. It'd be cool if we could have our own slaves. I know there's a mod that lets you do that, but I don't really want to go into modding. If I was going to go for a mod, look guys, how about we just call it quits? You don't like me, I don't like you. But you're about to get one hell of a shock if you keep following me. Yeah, there you go. You guys have learnt your lesson about this place. I'm home. Burn. Don't worry about what I'm carrying here. It's not your concern. I hope we've got a free cage. I think we do. Yeah, we'll put him over here. You guys feel free to loot him. Who's gonna get it? This guy got it. He wins the fastest looter award. Boom. Now we can get tech level 6. Which is cool. It's gonna take us a while. I feel like we should give Cat some armor. He did save Enrico's life, but he seems happy enough. It's gonna take us a long time to get this research. Enrico, how would you like? Come on, dudes. You stay up there or passive like. Let's close that. And then while we're researching, let's in fact, let's put block on. Let's set him free. Let's see if we can... This guy doesn't take any damage from martial arts, that's interesting. That's very interesting. We might end up making this guy too strong for our own good. However, if my theory is correct, if he gets strong enough, Enrico should actually start getting defense out of this. That'd be nice. I'm watching you, Cat. Don't come and heal these dudes. How's he doing? 25. He's getting pretty good. Although to be fair, he's actually only got 18, 19. I'm training up his dexterity quite a bit. This guy's gonna become a badass. We may be committing suicide here, in all honesty, if we make this guy too strong. But if we can train him up a bit, hopefully he'll be a decent sparring partner for Enrico. His dodge is terrible, so if we do have to take him out, we might be able to. Hopefully. Otherwise we're going to have this madman on the rampage. Now that I know that his fists don't get damaged when he punches though, we can think about turning Burn into a martial artist. That might be really cool. Enrico's like, yeah, whatever. He's happily chilling and blocking all this. At what point do we say enough is enough and beat him up? Maybe once our tech level's done. Once we've researched that, we put an end to this charade. We are very slowly increasing our defense. Actually, it's not that slowly anymore, to be honest. It's going up quite quick. Wonder what's going up faster, our defense or his attack. His attack by far. It's getting pretty good now. Soon he might start breaking through our defense. And then we'll be having troubles. So let's try and fight back. My concern is if we fight back, we're not going to be focusing on blocking, and he might get some hits in. And now he does, how much damage does he do? 65 damage per hit. So he could knock us out in 2 hits. However, let's do it. Get him, Enrico. Kick his ass. He doesn't have any dodge. We've been training his attack, but not his defense. Yeah, you lose, dude. Get back in your cage. And then our robot guy is like, hey, what's up, man? We have learnt a valuable lesson about martial arts and robots. We're using more power than we're making. That's because we built these crazy lights to help with farming. The irony being that they don't actually help with farming. We're going to have to build some more along this central line, which means we're going to need even more power. These help. They help our 2 crossbow dudes take people out if they get past the main line. Not that anyone does get past the main line these days, but you never know. Better safe than sorry. So, you guys, you didn't actually need to be here as backup. Enrico had it covered. So, what do we do now? We could research some more stuff. This is increasing because it's night and our ability goes down at night because we haven't built this guy a lamp. We should think about building one, but we should think about doing a lot of stuff, and him having a lamp is very low on the priority list. We need some torches for these dudes as well, but we're getting way less green fruit than we are wheat, so that's a lesser priority because we've got ridiculous stockpiles of bread. And yeah, I think we've got ridiculous stockpiles of bread. Yeah, we've got loads of bread, loads of flour, so we need more ovens. But we also need a lot more green fruit. Have we filled up all our storage of food cubes? Yeah, that's the bottleneck now. So, that means we can afford to recruit people. So that's pretty nice. We could recruit a bunch more folk. Not sure what they would do. We could have a few more guards here on these crossbows we built. We could build up our adventuring team to be more than 4 people. And that's about it, really. We don't really need anyone else in the base. Although, saying that, if we're going to start crafting gear, we're going to have people mining consistently. And we're going to have some dudes for crafting. We're probably going to need more power, which means lower servant won't be enough for doing all of our power stuff. I'd like to have some guys along these walls. Not that it really matters because they always attack through the gates, but it'd be cool anyway, you know? What else do we need? Not much. Everyone else could probably be an adventurer. We went from having 1 guy who was going around kicking ass to having 4 guys who were going around getting their asses kicked. Now we could go up to having, I think it's 12 is the maximum in a squad. We could have 12. I know there's a mod that increases squad size up to 256, which seems extreme. However, 12 is a bit low, so we might want to think about at least getting that so that we can have more than 12 guys. But for now, we don't need it, so we'll think about that if we ever reach the limit and want to go beyond it. I think for now we're okay. Almost got tech level 6. The big one. The granddaddy of tech levels. Holy Order don't seem to be attacking as much anymore. I think we've scared them off. I think our towers are finally enough so that they don't attack very often. This is a clear warning sign to anyone who shows up that it might not be a good idea to charge this gate. How are their stats doing? 66, 49, 49, 51, 38, 36, 35. Aha! Done. Okay. Strong defensive walls. That's what we want. We need a research bench level 6. We could go for edge walkers. That's like the super advanced metal. We kind of want these. We want hydroponics. We kind of want heavy generators. Currently we're using a light generator and it's not very good. Right. What do we need to upgrade this? Just iron plates? Okay. Consider it done. We'll upgrade this. We'll research heavy walls. What are you doing, lower servant? Just kind of crouching around. Is actually got nothing to do, or is it because you're bugged? It's because you're bugged. Okay. Good to know. Yeah. So I feel like we just got back from a massive adventure. 2 massive adventures, really, if you include yesterday. We are now justified in spending a significant amount of time building a base. And as part of that, we want to hire a bunch of people or free a bunch of slaves. Now that our team's getting pretty good at fighting, we could go and try and murder a bunch of the Holy Order guys up at Rebirth, which is where that's where they're building the massive statue of the Emperor. We could go there and try and kill a bunch of dudes. If we do that, we could free all the slaves. Then we might have too many people, but you know, that's the that would be an okay problem, because we could just build bigger farms and they would stock them. You're never going to have more people than you are ability to produce food for them, because one person can produce enough food for like 4 or 5 people. So, you know, I've seen people complain saying that they wiped out a place and ended up with a load of slaves who they couldn't feed. But that's just not the case, because you can use the slaves to feed themselves and it doesn't actually cost you anything. So that'd be alright. We could get a nice big slave army. This is almost built, that's cool. One more to go. You the man, Cat. Cat is almost our MVP right now, purely because he saved Enrico's life. There we go. Strong defensive walls. Once we have this, we will be in the business and we'll be able to design our final wall layout. It is frustrating that you can't upgrade these gates to 3 and that you have to rebuild them, because I quite like this setup. It works really well. But we can make a new one that works better. And then I can start thinking about building my arena so that we can make our captured guys duke it out among themselves. That'd be cool. That way they can level each other up as well. Because we can make the Fogmen fight the robots. We can make, I think the robots hostile to everyone, so we could make the robots fight pretty much anyone. We can get the Holy Order to fight pretty much anyone as well. Who else have we got? Someone's gonna have to come up here. Come on, Enrico. Let's go browse. So, we have Holy Sentinel. He will fight any non-holy guy, I think. High Paladin, same deal. Red Saber, they attacked us and we hadn't done anything wrong. So, I'm assuming he will fight these guys. High Paladin, Inquisitor, the Dust King. I'm not sure who he'll fight. We could go turn him in for money, but I quite like having him here. This is like my trophy room. Another Paladin, another Paladin. That badass robot. A Holy Servant. A Fogman. He will attack anyone. Fogmen are crazy. as anyone who saw my last video is aware. And then Bar Thug 3. I'm not sure who he'll fight, but I'm assuming people will pick a fight with him. So, if we can set up our arena, we can start having a lot of fun with these dudes. Making them fight each other. That would be cool. But we need to build it first, and we need to decide where we're going to build it. Doesn't have to be too big, so we could maybe build it inside the grounds. Maybe like here. We're not doing anything else here. We could build the arena here. And then that'll be cool. Then we could also fight there instead of fighting in this building, which is annoying because sometimes in combat you end up hitting the guys in the cages, and then Cat decides to do a good deed and come in and heal them, and then he gets his ass kicked. So it'd be nice to have a dedicated arena for fighting in. I think we'll do it here. We'll do like a section here, and then we'll have some gates, and we'll have like an airlock style system with double gates, kind of like this, and one will lead into the arena, and then we can put people in there, run out, close the gate, open the other gates, and they will hopefully attack each other. That's the theory. We'll see if it works out. If it does, it'll be cool. And then when the fight's over, one of them will be victorious, and we can have a crossbow up on the edge that puts them to sleep. And then we can go in and put them back into their respective cells. So we can now build defensive gate 4. This thing looks like it's potentially gonna be awesome, but again, we can't just slot it in where our base used to be. Maybe we can here. Maybe we can like do that. That might work, but even if that works up here, we can't. You see, it's much bigger than this one, so we're gonna have to remodel this entire area in order to fit that in. So Cat, do you have... No. Enrico, come and heal this guy. I know you don't like him. Repair him. You don't have a repair kit? Oh. Fair enough. Let's go get one. Let's go and get one. There we go. It's only fair. We did beat him up. It's only fair that we heal him. But this guy regenerates really quickly, so we can keep pounding on him non-stop, so that's quite nice. We might want to get multiple skeletons. I know where there's another one. There's another one who we saw earlier in this area. There's a broken skeleton walking about. We could go and kidnap him at some point. And we may do that because then Burn can fist fight him. So that'd be cool. It's a shame you can't like spar with each other, you know. That'd be cool. Because then you could have one guy constantly block while the other guy attacks him. But it doesn't really work that way. I guess that'd make it too easy to train up. I can see why they wouldn't want you doing that. So we still need to get copper. I'm not sure how we're going to do that. There's no copper around here. We have to go all the way over there to get it, which isn't ideal. All the way over there to get it past the Holy Farm. We could wipe out the Holy Farm. It's really nearby, but I got nothing against them. Every so often it's cool to go there and steal ration packs, so we'll leave them alive for now. What other tech can we get that we're actually going to use? I kind of want edge. You need 2 AI cores for that. Jesus. Advanced weapon grades 3. Advanced weapon grades 4. I feel like if we can get edge walkers, then we're not going to use these advanced weapon grades. Let's get simple clothing types. We haven't bothered with that. We should get some training dummies. There aren't any for defense, but we could use them for a bunch of other things. And batteries I'm not too concerned about. Copper alloys we were going to get. I don't know what they're for, but I figure once we start making decent weapons we'll probably need them, so we might as well put in the time now. You need them for these. These are like the outposts that we've been raiding. You can build them yourself, so we might do that. There is no research bench 6. You know what that means? That means we've maxed out the tech tree, or at least the levels of the tech tree. We haven't built everything yet, or researched everything, but we will do, given time. So, what's next? I think I'm going to call it a day here. It is almost 7 AM, and I shall tomorrow have a massive base building spree and maybe recruit some slaves, and that'll be cool. But today we've accomplished a lot. We went on some crazy adventures, we got our AI cores, we leveled up some of our dudes, we realised we can actually fight without losing, and we got ourselves that cool skeleton and learned something about martial arts. Is this guy going to attack? I dare you to, Bone Dog. I dare you. No? Probably wise. Okay, that's it. I'm calling it a day. I shall see you guys tomorrow. Adios.